Welcome to my channel, Hardwood Inspirations. Today we'll be doing a flatbed trailer build. So here I am getting ready to cut all the metal for the trailer, flatbed trailer. I've got the video sped way up so that this will not take very long to show you. And I'm using my 14-inch DeWalt metal cutting chop saw. So I'm continuing to cut some 1.5 inch, 1/4 inch wide, 1/4 inch thick angle iron on the chop saw. I use 3" by 3" by 1/4 inch angle iron for the exterior frame, and then all of the cross beam pieces are 1.5 inch angle iron 1/4 inch thick. So I forgot to record me welding up the exterior frame and then the initial cross beam pieces, but here I am welding up the angled pieces and the 3 by 3" by 1/4 inch tongue piece for the trailer. As you can tell, the trailer is currently upside down and I'm welding all the joints on the bottom. So the welder I'm using is a Hobart MIG welder, and I'm using 30 thousandths wire on it. And here I am welding up more on the tongue support frame and frame of the trailer itself. So part of what was done when the trailer was upside down, I welded on the brackets for the leaf springs. Here I am putting the leaf springs, connecting them in place. So thanks to my wife Cy and my friend Tom and Bill, they came over and helped me turn the frame back over. It's back up on the axle jacks to hold it up while we finish getting the axle installed and prepped. And here's a picture of the leaf springs with all of the hardware in place. So it's getting ready to put the axle in place. Here's me and my wife Cy test fitting the axle into the brackets and making sure everything lines up correctly. Here's the axle in place. It's been bolted in place and ready to go as far as getting the hubs and the bearings and everything installed. Hi, this is a special shout out to Tom who helped me install the hubs and wheels bearings. Actually, he did it. He just showed me what he was doing about packing the bearings and everything. Thank you again, Tom. A special shout out to you is very much appreciated. All your help during this project. So here we are finishing up the axle and the hub, getting the lock nut in place, and then the installation of the tires themselves. I then welded on the brackets for the fenders and attached the fenders by bolting them to the brackets. So here we are with the unfinished fenders and the wheels and the railing and everything up on the trailer. The next step in the process is to primer the trailer and the fender welds and everything, and that is what I am doing here. So I wiped down the entire trailer really good with lacquer thinner and let it dry. And now here I am starting the priming process of the entire trailer. Note that I do have all the wheels and the main portion of the axle covered with garbage bags so that no primer or paint will get on them. So this is what the trailer looks like now that I've got it all primered. All the surfaces are covered and ready to be painted. I then started to paint the trailer in a gloss black. I forgot to record video, but I did take some pictures, so this is it with it being partly painted. So after getting the trailer painted, I'm now painting the wheel wells, starting on the inside of them. And here's one of the wheel wells with one coat of paint on the interior and the exterior. So after letting this trailer sit for a couple days, I then went through and put a second coat of gloss black paint on it and made sure all the surfaces were well protected and covered. So a couple of things that I forgot to do. I forgot to take video of me making the gates for the ramps in the back. And what I did is used a couple 2 1-inch pillow block bearings for the center. I made 2 individual gates and made a kind of a hook system for the other side of the gate, the exterior outside of the gate, to fall down into a cradle, and then it has a lock on it also. So I can easily remove either side of the gate or only lower one side at a time. So I forgot to take video and pictures of some of my processes, like welding on the jack that's right there in the front on the right, and then also I forgot to take any pictures around me bolting on the hitch receiver and that portion there. As you can see, I've got some 2x6 pressure treated wood here that I'm going to bolt now onto the decking, and each piece will have 2 galvanized bolts, 5/16 bolts with lock washers and lock nuts, holding them to each cross member. So here's the back of the trailer with the ramps in place. Also, I'm welded on brackets for the lights and the license plate holder. So here's the deck that I put on with almost all of the decking on. I've got a couple more pieces to go. In the middle there you can see the 1-inch pillow block bearings, and on the outside you can see the cradles I designed and made and milled out on my milling machines. And then I also put a latch on the top so they would not come out while traveling down the road, but could be removed easily. So here's the completed trailer. From a front view, as you can see, I have all my wiring done already. I have my jack to hold up the front, along with my female receiver on the very front, and it's a 2-inch ball for towing it down the road. And the tires and axles, it's a 3,500 pound axle with 15-inch tires. So here's a side view of the flatbed trailer I constructed. It is completely finished, and I think it looks pretty good. I've got side lights on it and everything. The purpose and the reason I made this trailer was I have a Ranger side-by-side that I need to haul around, like to get service on it and stuff. And so I built this for that purpose, and then also for the purpose of hauling lumber or anything else that is needed that's less than 12 foot in length. So the final dimensions of the trailer is 12 foot long by 6 foot 6 inches wide. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching my video on the construction of the 12-foot flatbed trailer. Please subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and click that notification bell for future videos. Have a great and blessed day.